Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you aboard Navigraph Delta Hotel Delta, where we'll be taking her all the way to Amsterdam from Nairobi, Kenya. Our flight to Nairobi, Kenya was a bit eventful because we were a bit low on fuel because some miscalculations in our fuel. Perhaps even there was a high drag surface deployed during our flight cruise because our kgs per hour was around 9,000, which was 9,000 or something higher than that, I forgot, but it was pretty high. Nonetheless, we arrived in Kenya with around 173 kgs of fuel. Now, you don't have to be an expert to know, but this is pretty small margins. And this was without a go around or anything, so imagine we had to go around, we would definitely not make it. We'd have to glide into the jungles of Africa. Yeah, probably get eaten up by lions, I don't know, or whatnot, live in Africa. You trust me, you do not want to have the experience. So all the cargo, all the freight, all the whatnots is loaded in the airplane, and we are now left with takeoff calculations and just our CDU pre-flight, I guess. I've already loaded in our route, which will be taking us all the northern portion of Africa. We'll be flying east Kenya, then we're going to be going over the north of Democratic Republic of Congo, but not before crossing Uganda. Looking at the map right now, we're looking at we're going to be flying all the way through Chad, which will be a majority of our flight, and then through to Nigeria. Correction, Algeria, not Nigeria. And we'll be crossing what seems to be the Mediterranean Sea, if I'm not wrong. And we're just narrowly avoiding Greece radar, or Athens radar, sorry. Places where Napoleon was sent into exile. That's pretty cool to know. So then we'll be crossing to the south of France. We might have a nice view of Madeira. Sorry, not Madeira, Mallorca, the place where all the Germans go to have holiday. I know, because I'm German. Choose to believe it. And we're going to be doing all the way north through... Actually, yeah, just going through France and then arriving into Amsterdam. Amsterdam Schiphol. Currently ATC is online, but I doubt it because this flight's going to be taking us a long estimated flight time is going to be 9 hours and 50 minutes, but the scheduled was 9 hours and 35. So now I've briefed you with the flight, and let's proceed with our whatnots. First of all, as part of our secure checklist, we have to secure all the doors. Our right one door is closed and locked. Oh, hello, sir. Thanks for the ground help. See you later, sir. Happy New Year! Yes, Happy New Year. So this flight is going to be taking us all the way through the New Year if you live in Singapore, which is, I guess, most of my audience. Fellow Singaporeans. I cannot say I'm a fellow Singaporean or Mango, whatever. Hooray. Anyways, flight deck is looking very nice today. It's just us and a relief crew, so there's no need for support signs. It's just us. Roger. And let's get the staircases out.
We are ready here for the loading.
This is already done. Yes, sir.
Please
Cool.
disconnect.
And we shall set our altitude. Putting off.
On it, sir.
Good. Now let's do the our departure route has already been inserted, so that if we put in our performance data, it will not delete our V speeds, which is nice. And I've tweaked the voice command, so like they say, flaps. So the flaps will not be in translation. So if you do flaps 5, you hear that, and I make sure that there's no flaps 1, because like flaps 1 is like such a boring command. And if you're doing a flaps 5 takeoff, you're going to be doing
Flaps 5,
like that.
flaps
so you
up.
wouldn't be hearing flaps 1, flaps 5 over each other, which is what I experienced previously in our departure. Enough of that has been said now. Let's proceed. Performance. Nairobi is Hotel Kilo Juliet Kilo. confirm it's that. Hotel Kilo Juliet Kilo. Okay. I'm surprised that it didn't show up as a the full airport like Jomo, Kenyatta International, whatever it is. I'm not Kenyan, sorry. We'll be doing runway 06 for departure. Full length conditions gonna be dry. Winds is a bit sporty. It's 060 at 15 or whatever. That's what we experienced when landing. Yeah, it's still 060 at 15. Oh my god, show keyboard side. 060/5. What the hell, bro? Also, the temperature in Kenya, it's 26, nice. Hot. Well, not too hot, Singapore is a bit hotter. Usually 28 to 30. Canadians is going to be 1019. We set that both sides and 3 times. Every set? You know what? No, we haven't. I'm lying to you guys. I lie. At least it's true that we set both sides, kept that in mind. Okay, check the fuel page. How much fuel we need for this flight? We suspect 77 tons, 900 kg. Our APU is the only one using some fuel, so that's normal. First we shall do our takeoff briefing from SimBrief, so we know what the optimums are. Callsign is changed 7343, not 7344. That would be important if there is ATC, but that is not the case. Africa, I rarely see go online, especially Central Africa, which is where our routing is taking us. Okay, you can really see D-rate Toga 34. Flap config is going to be flaps 5. We're not that heavy. Usually for passenger flights to, let's say, London Heathrow, where I'm mostly done on the 300 on the MSFS 2024, we'll be much heavier. We'd like be maximum takeoff weight, I'd say 3 times out of 5. So that's what I really liked about that route, because we were heavy, and I get to hear the GE90 spool up, which is always nice to hear. Am I right? Takeoff weight is going to be 2885. Oops. Bruh. Holy bruh. 28. Boom shakalaka. Okay, center of gravity is 33.6. 236. And okay. And that should be flaps 5, 06, confirm. Okay, good, just barely at 100% N1. But yeah, we're looking good. Trim 4.5, so we keep that in mind when our hydraulics are pressurized. But we can't do that if the ground crew is meandering on our aircraft, so we'll let them know soon. Let's drive. Disregard. Oh, it's because we were doing the demonstration, so that's why. Oopsies, that's why you never demonstrate in a video to do like press like, oh, let's set 7700 on the transponder. See what that does. Good performance in it, it's gonna be 288. Well, that's our takeoff weight, not ZFW. 210.9. I really want PU Korea to actually fix their FMC, because currently, sorry, CDU, because currently it's not working. I don't know how much to say. It's just not working. They don't have a script for FlightFactor yet, and I can't believe that because FlightFactor has been existing for quite a while. So yeah, shame on them. Whatever. Sorry if there's any PDU Korea staff members working. I just like a better service, customer service. That'll be a lot better. Ones that don't just ignore my message. Well, messages I've sent many. So what are we looking at? Okay, so extreme temperature is going to be 34. So I get carried away when I'm talking about stuff I'm not happy about. which seems to be a lot actually. It doesn't change anything. Okay, so 174, 175. And V2 speed's what? It's gonna be 181. That's what? That's Roger, yeah. That's Roger that. Right. 181. So LWF. Great. 20 minutes to push back is what we're scheduled for, but of course, since everything is loaded and Kenya's not that busy, we can obviously push back and fly earlier. I mean, to arrive earlier. Man, there's no harm in that. Assuming that we have a slot time, but currently there's no departures. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do request ground crew to leave.
Listening.
Okay, before we do anything, let's double check that the ACC
No
is
problem.
closed,
All
because
clear.
this motherfucker is not closing itself now. Okay. We're both on. Nairobi traffic, Singapore 7343, stand Foxtrot 1, pushing back for runway 06, Nairobi traffic. Okay, we shall pressurize. Oops, we wait. Good. I saw a real crew, but I don't really think it matters. Instead of when turning on the electric primary hydroelectrics, they turn on left and then right, which is proper because it's like left to right, down to up, but just down, not going back up, for an overhead check. But I don't really think it does really that much of a difference, honestly. Like, sure, you're doing it right, but I don't know. If you're actually on the line, like, of course you're gonna do the proper procedure, but not like if you're doing a simulator, like what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing is jobless. That's how I think of it. Cool, we already connected in a virtual airline and we shall push back. Oh yeah. It's a very simple taxi as well we're gonna be doing. Golf and then what's this one? Kilo. Okay. Before start checklist.
Before start, checklist, please. MCP.
V2 is going to be 181 knots, heading in case of engine out or 053. And our initial climb, since no ATC is online, we will be doing flight 0320. And as I taught you guys on the last video, something you can really do that is really makes an impact is if you do something that is in case of an engine out procedure, you'd set your barometer to 1,000 feet AGL, which would be like what 6,500 something, which I'm not gonna set right now because that's our Excel altitude. And engine out heading, and sorry, it's 25. Oh my god. I accidentally opened up the Amsterdam. Why am I saying Amsterdam, bro? What the hell? Where'd this accent come from? 053. So then we're gonna be setting the engine out track, and it's we set 25 nautical mile wing because it is an MSA, which is minimum sector altitude. That says that there's 1,000 feet of separation in case anything goes wrong. That 25 nautical mile wing is guaranteed to have 1,000 feet clearance. Takeoff speed is going to be 1741, 75181. CD complete is been completed. 4.5 units. Oops, sorry.
Before start, trim. Set.
Yeah, as briefed, it's gonna be a simple taxi via Golf and Kilo,
Completed.
flying
Checklist
from
complete.
06. And we shall release cockpit. Actually, no, we have not done this. Oh well. We might as well depart right on time, I guess, with how much we're talking. I'm talking. Wow. Why are you not driving up? What's your problem, bro? Oh yeah. Want me to use it? Park brake, disconnect. Better. Better. Disengage. Yeah, it makes sense actually. Sorry, my bad. Because once he has us in his grasp, then we won't just roll away. Let's say our park brake's disengaged right now. Once he picks me up, we're gonna just like roll off his thingy, his lifter upper. Alright, so park brake should be still on until he lifts us up. We can see us being lifted up now. There we go. Isn't that amazing? It is not. And something I learned today on our flight was if we go progress, position ref, and oh, what the hell? Okay, I swear I did that. We can change between, or we can actually reset our GPS to like it kind of, because it uses GNSS, the global navigation satellite system. Instead of our just IRSs here. So if we do this, then it's going to be doing via each VOR station, which is what they used back then, but now we have satellites, and that's much cooler and more high tech, in my opinion. It is, one me opinion. I stand by that. Push back. Okay, I don't see any reason why we can't do a normal engine
Come
start.
back soon. Cheers.
No, I'm not coming back to
Thank you
Africa.
very
Goodbye.
much.
We'll be starting in sequence right engine, then left. Oh, we even got like somewhat of a sunset. Okay, ignition. Igniting. Wow. Super wow. All pressure stable. 60. Starting left. The sim does look much worse than Microsoft Flight Sim. Even if I get auto-author, like I'm gonna wait 40 minutes before each time I load in. Like what if I want to do just a quick circuit? I'm not gonna wait 40 minutes because like the circuit, let that be 40 minutes as well. Like I'm not gonna wait 40 minutes, the same time it's gonna take for me for my actual flying. Like that's why I think XpLane really suffers. Like in comparison to its competitors, like really. It's truly, like how can they mess it up? Whatever, I'm new to XpLane, so bully me if you please. 60, stopping APU, flaps 5. Flaps 5.
Lights on.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5.
Wings already set.
So flaps 5 is not already set. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Thank you. Such liars, man. How can I tell the truth in a room full of liars? In a world full of liars. I think that's a quote from that one rapper. Forgot. Couldn't care less about that rapper. Oh, whatever. Not much of a rapper person. Say Mayor Fuel Services. Yeah, that's a nice little Easter egg. Mayor is the founder of Explain. That's cool. Nairobi traffic, Singapore 7343, taxiing Golf, lining up runway 06 via Kilo, Nairobi traffic. Oh, what is this on here? That's so weird. Ghost inputs, man. Oi. What the hell? So much of a delay. Okay, before start checklist. Flying controls are not checked.
Flight control.
6 seconds,
Check.
make sure to
Check.
full left.
Ground equipment. Clear.
Not yet clear, but hold your horses. Once again, it's my fault for checking the box for flight controls. Full aft elevator. Full forward elevator. Neutral. Full left rudder. And then full right rudder. Has the ground crew disconnected yet? Oh my god. Stop it already. Soon we might be getting a tiller, like a physical device for our tiller, and an extra, a throttle quadrant, honeycomb valve, and then we get the 777 enhancement with the speed brakes, the throttle levers, and the flaps, which has like the proper like indents in them, and the trim wheel as well. So I'm looking forward for that. And there's like a bunch of programmable switches that I can like set for the overhead here, the light switches. Because right now I'm using the Moza like knobs, yeah, switches as well. But they're labeled and they have like a backlit, so there's like no point putting some tape on it and said what it actually means. But like for example, we have nav, beacon, strobe, and last time I checked, there is no switches for nav, so you can't really bind that. And even so, on the 777, the nav is a push down. Okay, cool. Should I do the pushback? Taxi now.
Before taxi checklist.
Ground equipment is removed.
Ground equipment. Clear. Cleared. Checklist complete.
I wish there was a hand signal we could see, but there isn't. It's okay. Oh, I feel like we're much heavier. I like that. Cool. Nice. Amsterdam radar went online. It's gonna be a while since we reach Amsterdam. I don't think we can make it for the sunrise. It's gonna be a night flight though. This hold marker would suggest that all pushbacks pull out until here, but I'm not sure. There's only one departure from Nairobi, which is just us. Wait. Okay, cool. Sorry, I got really distracted just then. That was because on Vatsim radar it says that we're scheduled for a different departure, and that's a departure off runway 24, and I just turned into Well, we still would have been able to exit here, but wait, could we? Yeah, we could. But yeah, so that gave me a mini heart attack, but I'm fine. I was like pretty sure that we're gonna be departing off runway 06. I was like, huh? This guy's telling me it's gonna be 04. Like what? Before takeoff checklist.
Checklist complete.
Oh wow, we do have a sunset.
Approaching 6.
Oh sweet. Narrow runway. I think this is like 40 meters. In Singapore it's 60 meters. I think this is maybe even, yeah, maybe 45.
On runway 6.
Let's check. Okay. Nairobi traffic, Singapore 7343, departing runway 06, Nairobi. Cool. Takeoff time is 1525, 5 minutes before pushback time. Nice. Plus set. Yeah, speed alive.
knots.
Hold.
V1. Rotate.
Disregard. V1. Rotate.
V1.
Towards 15 degrees.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Okay, our captain's trying to kill us today. It's great to hear. Thought I went for your speed. Acceleration altitude. Flaps 1. Oh wow, I'll be turning directly into the sunset. That's gonna look so good. Flaps up.
Flaps up.
You want to see all that condensation, which is definitely not happening in Africa, especially with this humidity. Yeah, no, that's exaggerated. Like, of course, there's gonna be like a little, but like, it's gonna be like, how do I say? It's not consistent. It's intermediate. Yeah. So yeah, it's not gonna be that consistent. And with that volume as well. That's just way too much. But wow, what a cool shot. I don't remember, our 10,000 feet checks are going to be 5,000 feet above 10,000 feet in MSL. But we shall put our barometers to standard. 3 times checked. After takeoff checklist, after takeoff checklist complete. I was so short. I'm 186. I really want to see the sunset. Oh wow, you can definitely tell the sun is coming off our left. Oh my goodness. Okay, autopilot, I want to see the sunset. Oh, frick off. Wow. Oh, it's breakout, it's gonna be so nice. This vapor is just turning me off. I don't know how the way to say this. It's just so depressing. It was not vapor. Oh. But I like the glare that we have. That looks nice. Don't know which is better. Oh, this is definitely worth it for flying on New Year's Eve. But this vapor, bro, get out! Can someone just quickly close something and this isn't happening? And you can't just be... And it looks so low quality, like you can see the each pixels, bro. Like if you're ever gonna make that, then make it look nice. At least. Wow, that's a very far away tower. Okay, 10,000 feet checks. Oh yeah, I forgot what we can do is do that. And that's gonna be it for our flight. Wow, this is gonna be the last flight uploaded on the channel before New Year's for me. So I wish you guys a prosperous and wealthy next year. And if I'm honestly, sincerely from me, thank you everyone for supporting me for this journey of mine. I started as a 15-year-old with a dream to actually fly and do something. And now it's not flying yet, not IRL, but I'm getting there. And it's progress that I've made, which is insane. and I couldn't do that without all of you guys supporting me and making this channel still relevant, somewhat. But it just makes me like, I'm doing this for you all. Let's do something about it and let's fix it. However, than just letting it weigh me down each single time. And I've gotten to love the 777 a lot during this year, and it's for good reason. The 777 just belongs, I guess, with me. It's the way I fly, is the way the 777 flies. The way it thinks is the way I think. A lot of things that the 777 have very in common with what I have. Perhaps not the speed, not that fast, but you know, and not that heavy. Whatever. Okay, we're getting carried away. Yes. Let's not serve this. Let's not make this serve as a thank you, but just like as a sign of me understanding, me accepting the sense of accomplishment that you guys have made for me. So, in case you're still watching this, which is very few amount of people, I'd like to thank you as well for sticking with me towards the end of each video. If not each video, at least it's this video. Enjoy. Happy New Year.